Tonight is the 152nd running of the greatest 2 minutes in sports. The Kentucky Derby beginning at 5:57 p.m. our time at Churchill Downs. And joining me now is author Nancy Hayes. So Nancy, we talked with you last hour about Isaac Burns Murphy and the subject of your book. He is the main subject, writing for America in your book. But can you remind us of why he's so important to the history of the Derby and how his role still endures today?
Yes. Well, Isaac Burns Murphy was inspired by his mother, America, which is why the story is called Riding for America. He's important because he was a black jockey and he was a scholar and he was a great man. He was a hero. He honored his parents, his father was a patriot and fought in the Civil War for his freedom. And he represents a generation of jockeys that most of us have forgotten about. But I'm hoping that school kids, all the way up to adults, will start to appreciate the history of the black jockey in this sport of thoroughbred horse racing, because they were the foundation at the very beginning and they dominated the sport during the 19th century.
And Nancy, when you speak about the foundation and the domination of the sport, tell us what's really special and pivotal about his Kentucky Derby win in 1891.
Yes, in 1891 is the first year that a horse, a thoroughbred, was owned by an African-American named Dudley Allen. And so Isaac won 3 derbies, 3 Kentucky derbies, and he won 4 of the first 5 American derbies, which all took place at Washington Park here in Chicago. The Roundhouse, if you see it, if you go past Washington Park, that's where he groomed the horses. He also won the first photo finish in American sports history, which you can read about in the book. And he was the first jockey inducted into the Hall of Fame. So he's a hero, but he was also a great person. He was articulate, he was well-read. He was just a great man who honored his parents. And I think he's the perfect American hero. And it's so appropriate to honor him on Derby Day. So thank you for doing that.
Well, Nancy, you know what surprised you the most when doing your research for this book? And what do you feel that readers will learn that will really surprise them about Isaac Murphy and his mother, America, in your book?
What's surprising is that no one seems to know about him, and they should, because he's an inspiration and he's what is needed in sports and a role model today for young people. And the surprise is that if you do some history reading in this book, you're going to learn a lot about the Civil War and what happened to the black jockey between the period of the Emancipation Proclamation and the Jim Crow laws, when they were basically eliminated from the sport, and how tragic that is, and how important it is that not only black jockeys be honored, but all people of all races and ethnicities, and women who are also excellent jockeys and deserve a chance in the sport and should also be supported.
Nancy, thank you so much for that incredible insight. Thank you for your time today as well. Nancy's book called Riding for America, and it chronicles Isaac Burns Murphy's mother's sacrifice and inspiration as she guides him to become one of the 19th century's greatest sports icons. You can buy it online or at a major bookstore.